And, Honorable Speaker, they put up a gallant fight, but for these ones who eventually succeeded, Honorable Speaker, we must congratulate them and say this is a win, not just for these members of parliament, but also for the people of the constituencies that they now come to represent in the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, these by-elections were a mini general election with 7 parliamentary seats and a couple of county assembly seats, Honorable Speaker. These by-elections indeed were a mini general election. And Honorable Speaker, the win that was seen by the broad-based government tells you, Honorable Speaker, that indeed we are not only broadening the base, but this is the future of this nation. It is also a vindication, Honorable Speaker, of those of us who truly believe in the politics that unites all the people of Kenya. And Honorable Speaker, those that have been preaching ethnicity, those, Honorable
Speaker... order. Les KJ, what is out of order? Give him the mic.
Honorable Speaker, while I may not be intent on interrupting what the leader of majority is saying, because he's doing very serious business,
yes.
Mr. Speaker, I'd wanted you to take notice that the matters that are prosecuted on the floor of the House only belong to the House. And Mr. Speaker, this afternoon, conspicuously, we are missing members of parliament from what is being called the united opposition. And we can see broad-based are here representing their people, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you have on occasion said that the matters of parliament should not be prosecuted at weddings and funerals, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to ask, Mr. Speaker, if it is in order for this very important business to be absconded by members of parliament who have been given the permission and the mandate to represent their people on the floor of the House, Mr. Speaker. So kindly take some legislative notice of the absence of the united opposition, Mr. Speaker.
Order, KJ, you are out of order. There is no evidence before this House that anybody is prosecuting any matter before a funeral.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I hope you spare me that 1 minute. But also to inform the Honorable KJ that in this country there is nothing like a united opposition. What I actually see is a very disunited opposition. Disunited, colorless, rudderless, clueless, visionless, planless, and that is how they lost these by-elections, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, only yesterday, on Sunday, I heard one of them saying that they had agreed with another one on how they would share positions in Nairobi County, as if Nairobi County belongs to you. Nairobi County belongs to the people of Nairobi, and it is the people of Nairobi who will decide who will be their members of parliament, their governor, their senator, their women rep. But unfortunately, Honorable Speaker, yesterday, I heard the former Vice President, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, a man I truly respect, assert that indeed, truly, the truthful liar was actually lying in church. And you know, Honorable Speaker, I am ashamed, because I am a member of the Presbyterian Church, that this truthful liar has been lying on the pulpit in the Presbyterian Church of East Africa, where I am a member. And I must thank the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka for putting the record straight that that truthful liar was lying at PCA Kariobangi. Honorable Speaker, I was saying these by-election results are a vindication of those of us who believe in a united country. Those of us who believe in the politics of progress, those of us who believe that this country can indeed transform from a third world to a first world country, Honorable Speaker, we are vindicated by the people of Kenya in these by-elections, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I must express my regret that, Honorable Speaker, those who do not believe in democracy attempted to use violence from Kasipul to Mbeere North. We saw the unfortunate incident, Honorable Speaker, where a former Speaker of this House attempted to box a young hustler just on the basis that they had refused to vote for a man who was playing a guitar by the roadside, Honorable Speaker. And the people of Mbeere North, Honorable Speaker, as I promised them last week when we closed our campaign, that on Tuesday, following the elections of Thursday, I would hold the Honorable Leo Wamuthende's hand and introduce him to you as the member-elect from Mbeere North. I thank God that I had that opportunity today to introduce the new member of parliament from Mbeere North, the indomitable Leo Wamuthende. And Honorable Speaker, there is a good man, a chair of one of the clans in Mbeere North, Honorable Speaker. I do not want to name the clan, Honorable Speaker, but he called me last night and he told me in Swahili that ya ukweli Wamuthende amemuonyesha Wamunyoo moto. Loosely translated is that Wamuthende has shown Wamunyoo fire. And indeed, Wamunyoo has seen fire. He has seen fire. Fire. He has seen fire. And the fire that they have seen is just a tip on the iceberg. I will conclude, Honorable Speaker, by saying those who remain to be planless, those who the President has told us have only three things: that Kasongo, one term, and must go. This is notice that has been served to them, as the President told them, that if you continue with your retrogressive and backward ethnic-based politics, politics that has no vision, has no plan for the people of Kenya, 2027 is nigh, and you will see fire once again. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I beg to welcome all these members and ask them to serve with dedication and commitment their constituents for these 2 years that they'll be serving in the House, Honorable Speaker, and we welcome them to the National Assembly, and we will work with them irrespective of whichever party you have been elected on. Those of you who have been elected on UDA, you are Kenyans, you are part and parcel of the broad-based government. Those of you like Randere, who have been elected on ODM, and my brother Boy Duere, who I went to campaign for them, both of them in Kasipul and Ugunja. I went to Mbeere North. I went to campaign for the Honorable Ndakwa in Malava. Unfortunately,
time up, Junet.
Mr. Speaker, I stand before you to congratulate the new members of Parliament, Mr. Speaker, who won their seats decisively, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, these by-elections that have just happened, or we just concluded, Mr. Speaker, have taught us a big lesson. Mr. Speaker, there is a cliche that says, "Vitu ni different kwa ground." I never used to believe it until I saw what happened in this by-election, Mr. Speaker. When I saw, Mr. Speaker, people who were so confident, like this group that were in Wamuthende's place and Malava, Mr. Speaker, being flawed, I could not believe it, Mr. Speaker. I thought this is a miracle. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank members of the Orange Democratic Party from this floor, Mr. Speaker, for standing up for their party and electing their new MPs in the Orange Party, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the team, both in Mbeere, in the Coast region, Mr. Speaker, in Kilifi, and also in Siaya, Mr. Speaker, who took their time and made sure that those seats remain with the Orange Democratic Party, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there were many doubts. And if anyone had a doubt, Mr. Speaker, that the broad-based government is popular with the Kenyan people, Mr. Speaker, we were vindicated through this by-election, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when I saw Honorable Ishungwa and my friend Aaron campaigning in Mbeere, in Siaya, Mr. Speaker, that's when I believe that Kenyans want unity. Kenyans are not interested in divisive politics, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know, we were in the opposition for long. Even now, that Kasumba has not left us, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I came to realize that doing press conferences in Nairobi alone every morning is not good enough. It's not good enough. You have to go to the ground and talk to the people. If you do even 100 press conferences in a day in Nairobi, Mr. Speaker, it looks like that message never reaches the ground, Mr. Speaker. It is better you go and speak to the people on the ground. But what has shocked me in this by-election, Mr. Speaker, you know, when you serve in a very high office like the one you are serving as a Speaker, the office of the President, office of the Chief Justice, and office of the Speaker, Mr. Speaker, who are leaders of arms of government. When you retire from that office, Mr. Speaker, you are supposed to retire with dignity. Mr. Speaker, I was very shocked and sorry to see my former boss here and the former Speaker fighting a young man. Mr. Speaker, you know, those are things you leave for your PA and other small people to deal with, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, how can you be, honestly, even that young man should have just told the Speaker, no, please, let us not fight. You can send somebody else. Mr. Speaker, when you retire from a high office, like the office of the Speaker, you should be able to carry yourself with humility, dignity, because you are a senior member of this society called Kenya. You know, when I see the former Chief Justice sometimes campaigning, I just look at, and then he's addressing 10 people. Mr. Speaker, I feel petty for him, Mr. Speaker. I say, this is not the way a former state officer at the level of Chief Justice should retire. But Mr. Speaker, this election that has just happened, these by-elections that have just been concluded, Mr. Speaker, have confirmed also that in 2027, God willing, because we sat down as a team and we agreed that ODM is going to fill in Ugunja, Magarini, and Kasipul. And UDA will fill in Banisa, and Mbeere, and Malava. We agreed as parties under the broad-based. I can see if we maintain this formula, 2027 will be a walk in the park. Mr. Speaker, the former Deputy President that we sacked here, I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and go and now become a village elder in Madeira. Because, Mr. Speaker, he has spoken all divisive politics in this country and Kenyans have refused to listen to him. Kenyans have completely refused to listen to him, and Kenyans have told him in this election in no uncertain time.
Yes, give him, how long has he done?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Give him 2 minutes to finish.
Mr. Speaker, when I was just piercing now the real issues. So, Mr. Speaker, I was saying, this election has told in a no certain terms the former Deputy President that Kenyans are tired of his divisive politics. Kenyans are tired of his tribal politics. Kenyans are tired of his shenanigans of abusing other leaders, Mr. Speaker. And Mbeere people, you are good people. They are good people. They have proved to Kenyans, that tribal politics will not work in this country at all, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I am a very proud member of the broad-based government because I can see it delivers. It is delivering elections. It is delivering development. It is delivering everything that I want them to deliver. So, Mr. Speaker, we are prepared. Hii ilikuwa tu kionjo. Hii ilikuwa kionjo. Sitaki kusema hii imeenda the way I said the other time, but hii ilikuwa kionjo. This is kionjo. The real deal is coming. I am telling the united losers, not the united opposition, the united losers, to prepare properly. You did not prepare for these elections properly. Stop blaming IEBC. Stop blaming police. Stop blaming small people. Prepare for the election. Prepare, go and talk to the people and come with an agenda. Tell the people what you want to do. Don't tell Kenyans that you, Kasongo, Suji want up, those things are slogans. It will not help you, those slogans. I want to tell them, please come up with a program and issues to discuss, to tell Kenyans. Issues of development, issues of importance to the Kenyan people. But if you continue the way you're going on, with these meetings in hotels, with these press conferences in Nairobi, with this kind of sharing of seats in Nairobi here, at so-and-so will be the one, you will lose. You will lose, I promise you. You will lose, and we don't want to be part of losers. We were thinking of joining now, with this kind of manners you have, just forget about us. Thank you very much.
Wangari. Remember, the rest you have 2 minutes each. If you can take 1 minute, the better.
Asante sana Bwana Spika, pia mimi naunga mkono kwa kuwapa hongera hawa wenzetu ambao wameweza kujiunga na kuwa wawakilishi wa maeneo bunge mbalimbali. Na Bwana Spika, niwakaribishe hawa watano ambao wameingia hapa kwa mara ya kwanza, na pia Mheshimiwa Harrison ambaye ameweza kurejea tena. Na Bwana Spika, najua mambo mengi yamesemwa, lakini nitasema mambo mawili sababu muda ni mchache. Na niseme Bwana Spika, jambo ambalo tumeweza kujifunza kwanza, tume huru ya uchaguzi. Sisi kama nchi ni vibaya sana kukua tuko na eneo bunge ambalo limeweza kukaa zaidi ya miaka 2 bila kukua na mwakilishi kwenye nyumba hili Bwana Spika. Nafikiri ni vizuri tusome kwamba tukiendelea hapo mbeleni na usoni Bwana Spika, kila saa kuwe kuna tume ya uchaguzi ambayo imewekwa pale, kukitokea uchaguzi kama huu inaweza kufanya. Bwana Spika, jambo lingine ambalo ningependa kusoma kutoka na uchaguzi huu ni kwamba tume huru ya uchaguzi Bwana Spika iko na jukumu sio tu la kufanya uchaguzi, lakini iko na jukumu Bwana Spika ya kuelimisha umma mambo ambayo yanafaa kujulikana, haswa mambo ya pia umuhimu wa kupiga kura. Nimesema hivyo sababu Bwana Spika, ukiangalia asilimia ya wapiga kura ambao waliweza kupiga kura, unapata kwamba ni kama asilimia 60 ambao waliweza kujitokeza. Na Bwana Spika, mambo ya uchaguzi ni mambo ya kitaifa na tunafaa kufuata kama haki yetu ya kikatiba, na ni vizuri tukielekea hata kwa uchaguzi ambao tunaangalia mwaka wa 2027, tume huru ya uchaguzi ikuwe imefanya mambo ya kuelimisha umma, mambo ya vurugu, mambo ya fujo, ikuwe inachukuliwa hatua kama inavyofaa. Sababu mambo tulioona wakati wa uchaguzi huu hayakuwa sawa. Mambo ya kutumia vurugu, kupiga watu sio haki, sababu watu wanafaa kutokea, wapige kura na waende nyumbani. Hata hivyo tunasema kongole kwa wale ambao wame
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, may I also join my colleagues in congratulating the newly elected members of Parliament and their constituents, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is a win for democracy. This is a win for civility. This is a win for the rule of law. And Mr. Speaker, this is a win for adherence to our Constitution. Mr. Speaker, it also demonstrates that in a modern day Kenya, there's no room for goonism, there's no room for anarchy, there's no room for violence, Mr. Speaker, and this cannot be a substitute for democracy, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this also clearly demonstrates that the broad-based government, Mr. Speaker, has brought together, has clearly demonstrated and brought out the face of Kenya, and proper planning means good results. Just like Honorable Junaid had said, there's need to plan properly for elections so that you have good results, desired results, Mr. Speaker, and this can only be achieved if there is peace, if there is stability, if there is progress, if there is development, if there is true adherence and fidelity to the rule of law. Mr. Speaker, to the police, I want to say that for those of us who are part and parcel of the making of the current constitution, abide by your tenets, the Constitution and the Police Service Act. Protect Kenyans from goons, protect Kenyans from goons, and make sure there is law and order. Mr. Speaker, to IEBC, don't be intimidated. Function in line with your constitutional mandate. To Kenyans, there is no room for anarchy. Let's continue believing in democracy. This is what will hold Kenyans together. The agents of broad-based government, this is the way, continue to bring many Kenyans under the fold of the broad-based government, and I'm sure this is one thing that Kenyans desire. Once more, the new members, come and welcome to the August House. Make sure you're familiar with the rules and make sure you continue functioning as a member of parliament and also serve your constituency.
Mbeere Mase.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wish to take this opportunity also to welcome and congratulate all the members who have been sworn in today. And I also want to congratulate those who lost, because in every election there must be a winner and there must be a loser. But Honorable Speaker, as I congratulate the members, I want to tell you to go back and serve your people diligently. And as I congratulate them, Honorable Speaker, I want to condemn what I saw, the violence and the utterances by some leaders, especially the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Stop divisive and tribal politics. Honorable Speaker, I was out of the country on official duty, and I heard Honorable Gachagua accusing and calling my community, the Itaso community, Wakora. And I want to say, the Itaso people are very peaceful and loving people. And when they want to marry, they pick the most intelligent and beautiful women from their neighbors and the diaspora. So because Rigathi Gachagua sensed he was being defeated by the team led by our very able wife and very intelligent Cecily Mbeere, he started calling the Itaso community Wakora. He must stop and respect other tribes and communities in this country, and not to do divisive and tribal politics. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Nabii Nabwera.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to join my colleagues in congratulating our newly elected colleagues who have come into this house, including my friend, David Adhumandakwa. Mr. Speaker, this election has taught us a number of lessons. Number one, that Kenyans are interested in issue-based politics. I witnessed in Malava a whole platoon of people who are imported from all over Kenya pretending that they are an alternative to government, making a Malava by-election a non-issue-based election, calling people names, calling us all sorts of things, but the people of Malava stood up and said they are interested in issues that affect their livelihood on a daily basis. Lesson number two, Mr. Speaker.